Let's move on to Bitcoin, shall we? That's a virtual
Bitcoin has now almost overtaken
all-time high this week of $900. Now, at its peak, if you had invested $1,000 a year in it,
Hey everybody, Chris here. Welcome on a Friday. How's everybody doing? Yes, I'm back. I'm back again. That's right. 5 days in a row. Live. You guys have enough of me yet? You've got enough of me? I know all of you couldn't sit through every live stream every day, but what a crazy week, busy week, a lot going on, and we can wrap it up today with jumping. That's right, jumping. The jump is the word of the day because look what Dogecoin's doing already right now, making another run towards 20 cents. That's right. And we will see whether that happens live. If you're watching this on the video replay, where were you on a Friday afternoon? You should be here on YouTube watching Kriss Packs talking about Dogecoin. Yeah, we'll talk about Bitcoin. Something might have happened today. Something might have happened today with Bitcoin. Just a little thing, just a little thing. And we're also going to talk about, the big blockchains, ETH, Cardano, Solana, Algorand. They're all moving up as well. What's happened with Bitcoin dominance? Touched on that in my video this morning. And also my video this morning, if you guys didn't see it, crazy price targets for Dogecoin. That's right. So if you're going to ask me in this live stream, what price do you think Dogecoin is going to hit in 2025? I'm going to tell you, look at this morning's video. Watch this morning's video. Because it was a good one. It was a good one. We got lots and lots of ideas about some future price targets for Doge. And that was all in this morning's video. So I'm not going to cover that during this live stream. So thanks, Jason. Damn you. But cheers to that. That was a good one. And also, if you guys did not see, new emoji. That's right. New emoji in the house, guys. New emoji. Per your request, we got the Doge hearts emoji. We're having fun, aren't we? And making money at the same time. That's right. Having fun, making money at the same time, which if you go to my Twitter page, which I do not have up. Why didn't I have my Twitter page up? There we go. If you go to my Twitter profile, what do I say? Well, X, right? X Twitter. Let's have some fun and make money too. That's right. Let's have some fun and make money too. So I'm going to check in on the chat, and then we're going to go to the updated, latest news going on. And then we'll get back to the chat, and then we're going to do an AMA because it's Friday, and that's what we do. And I'm drinking another cold bud. So cheers to everybody on a Friday. Hope you had a good week. We'll talk maybe about what we think might happen in the weekend too coming up. But cheers, everybody. That was good. That was good. Oh, look, we're going to hit it like right now. 1995. Look at Doge. Let's go. 1995, 1996. See? Just need Kriss to be live again. I guess I just have to be live all the time, right? Because as soon as I go live, look what happens. Look what happens as soon as I go live. KB, we do have some exciting times. They are happening. This is what we've been waiting for the past 2+ years. We've been talking about fall of 2024 when things were just going to start to get exciting. That's right. Start to get exciting because we've got a ways to go in this. Hello, Robert. Let's go, Mr. Cheyenne. Ron, the normal Friday pullback. Nope. It's not doing it. Joseph, thank you. Yep, we've been live all week. We had Monday, normal 4 o'clock. We had Tuesday, election night, which was epic. We had another regular Wednesday live, right? We covered Golden Crosses. Remember that? The Golden Crosses? 1 down, 1 to go. Golden Crosses. Thursday, we did Jerome Powell's FOMC. That was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with that one. And of course, there was a 25 basis point rate cut, which was a good thing for the markets overall. We had S&P 500 hit yet another all-time high today. That's right. We had 5,000 on the S&P 500. So stocks are looking good too. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about stocks a little later as well. But hey, if you guys can hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and then we'll talk about membership and all of that. If you guys want to use the fun Doge emojis that I've got, like the new Doge with hearts, you got to join the channel. You got to join the channel. Challenge accepted. Yes. And yeah, Ryan, that's the fun Zemonitron intro. A lot of fun. That's right. Let's go, Tim. Sommels, it was the best of times. It was the Doge of times. Doge is going to be the word. Doge is going to be in the White House. That's right. Doge is going to be in the White House in January. What is going to become of that? It's just one of those things, right? You couldn't even conceive of. We were all thinking about X payments and Tesla, and then just out of nowhere, it's like, the White House? Really? What's up, Jason? Happy Friday to you. AMR, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Happy Friday to you too. And cheers. Thank you. We're having fun. That is right, Boss Mac. Every time I come on, green candles, we like that. TGIF to J. Excalibur. Right now. We'll see. We'll see. Mo, let's get ready for Dogecoin to replicate the past parabolic rise. That'll be awesome. And if you want to know what that looks like, watch this morning's video. Watch this morning's video. The bold price targets for Dogecoin. Articles on Robinhood rebounding crypto experts, $35 a coin. Yeah, talked about that this morning too. Hey, Kriss. Hey, Dee. Hey, Allison. Doge, go to the moon. Yep. Let's go, Salmon. Hear him just as Doge is ready to pump. And here we are. Come on, 20-cent Doge. You can do it. All good. Moreno, about to get out of work. Get some cold ice beers. I'm already drinking mine, so cheers to you. Davey boy, how do you know? $450 billion market cap. for Doge. How do you know? Let's look. Coin market cap right here. Ethereum is at 350 billion. Why couldn't Doge be 450 billion? Why couldn't it? I mean, we're not talking trillions yet, like Bitcoin. Never know. You never know. Hit the like, everyone. Appreciate it. Nice to see you too. I don't know what to call you. One Ucio, or are you Lucio? I don't know with that one there. Hey, Josh, let's go. Pork Chop likes the dog with hearts, the Doge with hearts. Hey, Trilly, is it possible for Doge to hit $100? Okay. Sure. Sometime in the future, but way out there. Okay. Way out there. Let's get to $1 first. All right. Let's see if we can get to $1 first. So I know that 20 is teasing us, isn't it, Matt? It's like right there. It's like right there. Come on. So close. So close. I think Bitcoin's going to hit 100K by the end of the year. Is what I think. Guess what happened today, guys? Bitcoin, new all-time high. New all-time high, 77,265. New all-time high. Yes, blasted right through 70. It hit 77,000, and then it went up to 77,100, then 77,120, and then zoomed up and hit a new all-time high, 77,265 now. Bitcoin, all-time high. I mean, look at this 4-hour chart on Bitcoin. It's just up. It's just up. We had the big election high, and then it just has continued up since then, right through FOMC, which is this white dotted line here. That was the FOMC. Of course, we were live for that. We were live for election night. And here we go, another new all-time high. That means that everybody who has bought Bitcoin is in profit. Everybody, except if you bought right at 77,265. Then you're down just a little bit now because there's a little bit of a retrace. But everybody else is in profit. Luis, go. Doge, go. Fred, good times. Aaron, Doge to the moon. Hi, hello, hello. Elon was implying 2 trillion. I don't know what that is exactly about, 2 trillion, but I mean, Tesla stock went up big today. I mean, Tesla's now worth huge amounts. And of course, Elon himself is worth like $300 billion now because Tesla went up like over $300, $320 a share for Tesla. So we'll talk a little stocks in a little bit. DJT did great today. I'm very happy with how DJT played out. I played it. If you follow me on X Twitter, you know that I bought in late last night. And I mean, I made like $15,000 today just on DJT stock. Ina, how are you? Great to be back. Good to see you. We're doing great. These are historic times. Bitcoin hitting all-time highs. Doge is going to be in the White House. Whew. Lewis is new into crypto. You put 2,000 in at 15 cents and another 2,000 in at 19 cents. And you are in profit there, Mr. Lewis. You are in profit. That's how it works. You're a big Trump and Elon fan too? People wondering, oh, I should have gotten in last year. I missed out. Well, look at Lewis, guys. He just bought at 15 cents a little bit ago, buys more at 19, and he's in profit. And we don't know where this thing's going to go. But that's what you do, right? That's what you do. Bitcoin held the line today. I know. New all-time high. And there's probably going to be another one tomorrow. Or maybe later tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Seems like doesn't want to go below 19 cents. I know. 18.5. I mean, here was the dip today, 1905, right there, 1905. Let me get your chat out of the way there. 1905, right there. Bounced off. So, unless Bitcoin decides to go down to like 72K, or something like that, then we might see 18-cent Dogecoin again. Rejected. Of course, Fire Legend. We try and keep things real here. I mean, if you guys saw the FOMC live stream, I called it almost perfect. Exactly how Bitcoin was going to trade. It was like almost perfect. And the DJT stock, I called perfect. Sold high and bought low, and it's going back up again. Currently up around $600 on your Doge DCA. Nice. Nice. I know we're so close to 20 cents. Come on. Bitcoin's trying to be a party pooper, though, during the live stream. It's going down. It's like we need Bitcoin to turn back around. Good. Dogecoin's up over 2% and Bitcoin not even 1%. Again, Dogecoin outperforming Bitcoin yet again. Hi, Tina. How are you? How are you? When Elon was asked about Doge on stage, he said he could save $2 trillion. I think it was a nod to where he wants the Doge market cap. Interesting. No, I thought the $2 trillion was cutting off of the debt. I think that's what it was. Cutting off the debt. But it's nice to think, right? I know, we've got to break through 20 cents, and then we go to the moon. Tina bought at 15, then at 18, picked up some more, trying to get up to 10,000 Doge. Nice. Yep. Pick at it. Do what you can. BTC 100K next week, Ryan. Don't know if we're quite ready for that yet. KB still adding to Doge count. My drift trade popped 150. I know you said drift. We took a look at what drift was, and I was like, well, that looks interesting. But wow. Good for you. Good for you. What's up, Matt? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Got a 3-day weekend now because Monday is Veterans Day holiday and I do not have to work on Monday. So got a 3-day weekend. Probably watching the crypto charts because that's what I do. But yeah, cheers. Doge and Sheep. She's been lagging. Sheep has just been lagging. So we'll see, but it'll go on a run when it does. So, Rosama sauce. I have 425,000 Doge, about 70% of your net worth. Should you go all in with the rest? Most financial advisors would say no, right? You're already very heavily leveraged into Doge. So, I can't tell you what to do, but I will just tell you my portfolio is not 70% Doge. I believe in having a little bit of diversification. So that's about all I can say on that. But you do you. That's awesome. Alexander wants to short. Boo. Boo. There's no shorting Doge. That is a bad word on this channel. Shorting Doge. Because I want to short. That is a bad word on this channel. Shorting Doge. So, one of my charts I showed earlier today showed the possibility of Doge going to $3. I know. Again, and that's not even the same sort of percentage rise that it did in 2021. We don't know what's going to happen. That's the beauty of this, right? You think it's inconceivable, but we don't know. Bitcoin all-time high notification earlier, instantly checked. Here I am. Yes, Bitcoin did come up and hit 77,265, a new all-time high. And now it's being a party pooper and retracing back. So it's not helping me during my live stream to see Bitcoin retracing back. We were so close to 20 cents on Doge too. What do you think will be the next all-time high for Doge? And when do you think it's going to happen? There it is, as predicted. Afzal. Look at this. Everybody, look at this. What's going to be the next all-time high for Doge? And when do you think it's going to happen? I don't mean to pick on you, Afzal, but guys, look at my tweet today on X. Common Dogecoin questions I receive. When is a good time to buy Dogecoin? How low will the Dogecoin price go? When is a good time to sell Dogecoin? How high will the Dogecoin price go? When and how high? I just think that's funny. Watch my video this morning, Afzal. Some bold price targets for Dogecoin. Watch the video this morning. If you guys don't know what that is, watch it after the live stream today. And there is this video called Bold Price Targets for Dogecoin. Watch that video. That's a good one. So check that out. Ryan wants to know how many Doge people in the chat have. Let's tell them. If you want to call out your Doge total, I'm at about 2.8, 2.9 million, somewhere in that range. I don't know exactly because I've got some Doge on my ledger. I've got Doge on my Exodus. I got Doge in my MyDoge wallet on the app. Got Doge in there. I have Doge in Robinhood. I have Doge on Coinbase. I got Doge all over the place. So I don't know exactly. Challenge accepted is about 75% Doge. How's the stream doing, Jay? Stream's doing great. We're almost at 200 in the chat. I just have to reply to somebody's text message here. So bear with me for just a sec. Yes. All right. 100% Doge for iBeans. Shorting Doge. I can't say it's not recommended, but it's a nasty word on this channel. Shorting Doge. Who wants the price of Dogecoin to go down? If you want to go short something, go somewhere else. And if you do short Doge, unfortunately, I hope you get wrecked. But that's just a personal thing. I don't want anybody to lose money. I mean, look at today. Just in the last hour, in 1 hour, Bitcoin, $7 million of shorts. liquidated. 5 million in ETH, liquidated. Almost 2 million in Solana, liquidated. And $600,000 of Dogecoin shorts, liquidated. That's what can happen. Do you really want to short Dogecoin? We are in a bull market. We are in a bull market. So be careful. Be careful shorting. Cardano is up today because the blockchains are taking over. This is the rotation we've been talking about. Bitcoin's gone on its big run. Bitcoin dominance. Again, I called it out in this morning's video as well. You got to watch that one, the bold price targets for Dogecoin. However, we have got Bitcoin dominance has gone up to 60%. And guess what? It's now going down. And why is the Bitcoin dominance going down? Because we're starting to see this rotation from Bitcoin into the alts. And the big alts that they start with are ETH, Solana, Cardano. Algorand even was up more today. So, and Doge is up. So that's what's happening is Bitcoin's gone on this big run, hit a new all-time high. Where is more money going to be made? And if you listen to me, he's like, Doge is going to outperform Bitcoin. But from this point on, now others are saying ETH, Solana, Cardano are probably also going to outperform Bitcoin from this point going forward. And so there's a rotation going. You see Bitcoin dominance going down. Money is flowing into the top alts. And SWI as well. Yeah, SWI is going to be awesome. I've been talking about SWI for 6 months. I told you guys when SWI was like the number 60 coin in coin market cap that I was buying SWI. And now it's up to number 16. And I told you 6 months ago that I thought it was going to be a top 10 coin. If you guys remember, I said that. Top 10 coin. And now it's all the way up to number 16. It's not that far away. But this is what's happening with Cardano. It's a rotation. It's happened every 4 years. 4 years ago, same thing happened. Bitcoin went on a run, and then there was a rotation. ETH went crazy, other alts went crazy, and Doge went crazy. That is what we are building up to right here. This is on the 4-hour chart here. Doge is building up. Peanut. Anybody else here trading the peanut meme token? Peanut? Yeah. Here, it still baffles me. Bitcoin just made a new all-time high and almost all altcoins have not done anything. That's right. Exactly. It's happening now. This is as predicted. As predicted, this would happen. We are just getting started. Do I think 95 cents is a good price target? We will be talking about price targets going forward. Personally, it's calculated selling, not all at once. This is the way I'm going to do it. And I'm going to walk you guys through over the next couple months, price targets in terms of selling, how to layer out, minimize your risk, and not be left holding a big bag when Saturday Night Live happens again. Right? That Saturday Night Live effect, it wasn't really Saturday Night Live. We know that. It was Doge getting shorted, heavily shorted. You don't want to be holding the big bag. So how to minimize the risk on that if you are into Doge in terms of making some profit. Again, I'm not going to sell all of my Doge. I'm always going to have Dogecoin because who knows what's going to happen in the future, right? If you're thinking long term, then you're just going to hold all your Doge and you're just going to continue to accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. And 8 years, 10 years, 12 years from now, Doge will probably be much, much, much higher. I have a little shorter time frame right now because I have a goal in 2025 that I want to achieve, and Doge is part of me reaching that goal, which I've talked about. So, yes. Thanks, Alexandra. Appreciate it. You were awake all night on election day watching. That was a fun live stream, wasn't it? That was fun. Yep. Haven't heard anything on the Doge 1 moon mission, Fred. Again, this is something totally out of SpaceX's hands. It's these third parties, one party making the satellite, and Geometric Energy, which is contracted to that. Well, Geometric Energy is contracted to SpaceX, but it's another astrobotic that's actually making the satellite, which will then Geometric will bundle up with their advertising thing that then would go on a SpaceX rocket up into space and then go to the moon. I have not heard any update on that satellite, but that's the Doge one. It's a satellite that's actually going to be going around the moon. I lost my connection, guys. I lost my connection. Sorry about that. We'll get it back. Stupid streaming software. We're back. Thank you. Yes. My streaming software did a buffering thing. Sorry about that. Pay my bills. Yeah, exactly. Pay your bills. Yes. You had some Avalanche, but sold it. Well, Tina, you probably bought something else instead that is probably going to do okay. Get wrecked. I know, especially if you're shorting. I'm sorry, but you should not be shorting. Hi, Lenachad. How are you? Shorting makes the price go up because the market makers want to hunt the shorts and wreck them, liquidate them. That's why the price goes up. So, hey, Zippy, compared to when Doge was below 6 cents to now, what's the difference in viewership? More. Yeah, you can just see on my channel, all my videos are getting more views now than they were a year ago. And that, I mean, that's across YouTube. All the crypto content creators are having an uptick in viewership. So a lot more people are paying attention. Yeah. The channel stats. Well, I'll tell you, the live stream on Tuesday night was awesome. There were a lot of people. A lot of people showed up for that one. So when these regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday live streams getting up over 500 viewers and then get close to 1,000 viewers, then you know it might be getting time to take some profits, right? Then it's like, okay, Now we'll start thinking about taking profits. That will be the sign, right? And then when your grandmother asks you, how do I buy some of this Dogecoin? Then you know. Then you absolutely know you need to start selling, right? Smash the likes, guys. Long-term holding, don't want to pay that 37% short-term capital gains tax. That's right, Dario, you've got it. For those interested in taxes, we're just about a month away before my epic crypto tax live stream. That's right. We're just a month away, and we are going to be talking crypto taxes. That will be an epic live stream, particularly this year because people have profits. Last year, not many people had profits, and so people weren't quite as interested. But this year, there'll be a lot more interest. Crypto taxes. Crypto taxes. Thank you, Sky Limit. Appreciate it. Cardano is going to do well. I think it's going to be a race. Which is going to reach $1 first? ADA or Doge? Maybe I can do a little poll on that, right? Let's start a poll. Let's ask the question. Which will reach $1 first? ADA. Okay, just putting that in there. We'll have some fun with that. See what you guys think. Just having some fun. Oh, Tina, you'll learn over time. You'll learn over time. Patience is good. Also, when you start thinking about tax implications, that is what has led me to hold on longer, because I don't want to pay the short-term capital gains tax if I don't have to. So I want to hold things for at least a year. Here in the United States, that is, where I am. X payments? Yeah, what about X payments, JS? Not here yet. Haven't heard about any new money transmitter licenses yet. So still got 13 to go. I don't think Elon's even going to make 2024 for getting X payments rolling. So yeah. Taking profits is the hardest part. You're right, which is why we're going to be talking about profit-taking strategies that aren't going to be waiting to sell it all at any one time. I'm going to be doing a layering strategy. Layering strategy. How long are we going to be at 19 cents? Hopefully not too much longer. We're at 1981. If we can get over 20 cents and hold it over the weekend, that will be awesome. Awesome. So. And then if 20 cents can become the new support, even better. Bitcoin is holding at 76.5 now. Can Bitcoin make 76.5 a new support line? That would be awesome. We'll be watching that on Bitcoin. But right now, in the short term, zooming in, Bitcoin had a little sell-off again after hitting a new all-time high. That is as expected, right? Bitcoin goes up, hits a new all-time high. There's profit taking. There are traders being traders, right? Sold. Price retraces back down. But now we got buying coming back in at 76.5. Can you imagine that? People are buying Bitcoin at $76,500 a Bitcoin. They think it's going higher. They think it's going higher. Doge time in hands. Jasmine just barely made it over 2 cents, and now it's holding on right now. I think the Japanese economy is coming out of it. I think that will help Jasmine. And I think Jasmine's going to go on a big run along with Doge and Sheeb and the other memes. That is all coming. Views are bullish. That's right. Views are bullish. Oh, you've got some Sheeb too? Yep. It'll go up someday. We're going to see a huge run on Sheeb. That day is not today. Not today. Boo taxes. Yeah, but a necessary evil, right? Here in the US it is. If I got sent Doge and then sell it before a year, how is it taxed? Oh, that's a good question. We're going to cover that in December, in a month. I'll need to look that one up just to be sure. But my guess is you got sent some Doge. When you received that Dogecoin, what was the price of Dogecoin on that day? That is essentially your buy price. And then everything that has happened since then is on you. So if you got sent Dogecoin at 10 cents and now it's at 20 cents, you have a profit of 10 cents per Doge that you have to pay taxes on. But anyway, next month we'll be doing the epic tax live stream, and then we'll be bailing Mars El Toxico out of jail because he's not going to pay his crypto taxes. Be careful about that stuff, man. I wouldn't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're going to get killed on taxes this year. Yeah, I'm waiting for next year too. This year, I've already taken enough short-term profits with my stock trading that I've done. But next year is the year that I'm really going to get killed. Next year. We need an all-time high before January. D Nails wins. April would be fine by me. U.S. government is going to get they're going to be paying off some of that debt with their crypto taxes that they take in, right? They're going to start chipping away at the national debt. And even more in 2025. Yeah, I wish Trump said no tax with crypto either, but I don't think he's going to go there. There's a lot of talk about if you actually use cryptocurrency as a currency to buy things, that you shouldn't have to pay tax on that. But I don't know if that's going to become something or not. Yeah, I don't want to flee to Dubai. All right, let's get to the news. What's going on, guys? Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. Woohoo! Bitcoin. All right. Bitcoin, new all-time high. That's awesome. Bitcoin, here it is, 77,265. That's on Bitstamp. Other exchanges have some slightly different numbers. Remember, cryptocurrency is traded on individual exchanges, and they don't all match up to the same exact price. It's not like the New York Stock Exchange, where you have a bunch of traders, but all the trades are settled on one exchange. Instead, we have multiple crypto exchanges, and each exchange has its own price. They generally fall in line very closely because of this thing called arbitrage, which we've talked about before. So Bitstamp has 77,265. Might have been a little bit different on Binance, a little bit different on Coinbase, and others. But I've been using Bitstamp for a long time, and it's 77,265. Again, this is just for my charting. I don't trade on Bitstamp. I just use it for charting. So 77,265 for Bitcoin, new all-time high. We've got Nero. Nero is now trading on Coinbase, and so it got a big pump. Of course, I have not supported Nero because it distracts from Dogecoin. And so a lot of money has flowed into Nero, which I think should have just gone into Doge. But it is what it is. I kind of hope Nero will fall off. And for those of you holding Nero, I'm sorry, but I just kind of want it to go away. Just like that new DOGE token. I just want it to go away. They even stole all the graphics from Dogecoin for the DOGE thing. And it's just like, it just distracts from Dogecoin, the OG meme coin. So I'm not a fan. Elon Musk's net worth hits $300 billion as Tesla passes a $1 trillion market cap. That's right, Tesla traded up $322 a share now for Tesla stock. Crazy day. Feel Good Friday. Yes, it is a Feel Good Friday. We're going to get to AMA in just a few minutes. But for now, we've got the huge Dogecoin pump. We've got the FOMC to talk about. A lot of good things going on. And we got Donald Trump, who's going to be our president. And he is pro-crypto. I don't think he was just saying that stuff at the Bitcoin conference to get votes. I think he's got a good set of people around him, and he understands how important Bitcoin is, Bitcoin mining, crypto overall. It's very good. So crypto absorbs the Donald Trump election victory, the FOMC rate cuts, and the Dogecoin price rally. That's right. And we've got new Bitcoin all-time highs on top of that. And just like that, we're back, baby. Donald has won. Besides that, this week's Feel Good Friday, we'll talk about the incoming Dogecoin pump. So it's not a surprise that Trump won. Not to me. I predicted it. I bet it. That's right. Not on Polymarket, but on the DJT stock. That's right. I bought in DJT stock the end of September at $15 and rode it up to 40, even 50, and did a swing trade back to 40. DJT went down to 29. I bought more, went up to 40, sold, and I bought last night back in. That's right. I bought in last night at $25.82 a share after market. And it traded back up over $30. So I bet on Trump through its stock to do very well. So that's not bad. Not a good day for Kamala crypto supporters like Anthony Scaramucci and XRP's Kriss Larson. How much money did Kriss Larson donate to the Harris campaign? And it was just like, why is he doing that? Does he think Harris is really going to win? And he thinks by donating to her campaign, maybe he'll get some consideration on getting that lawsuit with the SEC settled? Where if he had instead supported Trump, Trump wins, gets rid of Gary Gensler, and all the legal stuff with crypto companies go away. He rode the wrong horse. Of course, most of you know I'm not a fan of XRP anyway, and I got into it with JD today, who was talking, he made some posts this morning about both Doge and XRB going on these parabolic rallies, and I was like, well, Dogecoin, yes, but XRP, no. And we had some back and forth. If you guys want to read that, you can go to my Twitter page and just look at my replies, and you'll see all this stuff with JD here. Just kind of interesting. If you guys are interested in reading that stuff, it is kind of interesting. Oh, 20-cent Dogecoin, guys. Woo-hoo! Guys, we did it again. Chris Pax goes live. And look what Doge does. Let's see those emojis in the chat, guys. Rockets. Yes, Fred. Hoo, 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 hoo. Let's go to the moon, right? Let's go. We are, what did I say about shorting Dogecoin, right? Don't do it. Don't short Dogecoin, because this is what happens. This is what happens. You get wrecked. We are in a bull market. You can do all the shorting you want in 2026, okay? 2026. Even I might be doing some shorting in 2026, but not Doge. I'll short some other cryptos, but not Dogecoin. Shorting Dogecoin is a bad word on this channel. Bad word. No, it's a Ferrari, not a McLaren, because I can buy a Ferrari with Dogecoin. Yes, you can buy a Ferrari with Doge. That is what I would do. I can get a 2019 Portofino for about $199,000 worth in Dogecoin today. But if Dogecoin continues to go up, it's even less Doge. I can get a 2014 or 2013 Ferrari California for less than $100,000. I was looking at that. That's like, that looks pretty good. I can pay Doge. That's right, Dogecoin for a Ferrari. Anyway, it's fun to dream of that. But look at Doge, over 20 cents. Woohoo! Let's go. So that's our Feel Good Friday. Doge will hit a new all-time, look at this. This isn't just me saying this, guys. Dogecoin, new all-time high. It will outperform BTC. Now, how long have I been saying this? Since the beginning of September. Dogecoin will outperform Bitcoin. So buying Doge is the smart thing, right? 99 Bitcoin's analyst team sees Dogecoin as a solid 10x right now. Guess where a 10x gets us to? Where does a 10x get us to if we're sitting at 20 cent Dogecoin? Do the math on that. Elon will shill Doge after Trump's inauguration. I think Elon's just going to have fun with the whole Doge thing. But as CB Doge says, the potential candidates for the Department of Government Efficiency, they're right here. Here they are. Which one is going to lead the Department of Government Efficiency? And for some of you that are new to Dogecoin and don't know what these pictures represent, you missed some fun back in 2021. Yes, Gabrielle, ding, 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 $2, $2. Do you guys remember these pictures? That's not AI. Nope. Those pictures are not AI. That really happened. Unbelievable. Wario, Ryan says. Yes, Wario should be the one who leads. Exactly. Wario should lead the Department of Government Efficiency. I like that, right? I know, Rasima Sauce. There's a lot of new people in Dogecoin that were not around and did not watch Saturday Night Live. May 8th, 2021. Look it up. Elon was having a lot of fun that night. And for somebody who has Asperger's, what he was doing that night was like totally out of his comfort zone. Completely out of his comfort zone. but yet he did it. He did it. That brings on PTSD too, though, right? Yeah. So Dogecoin isn't even at its previous cycle high. It stands as a coin with the most to gain, along with other Musk-owned companies like Tesla and X. Elon continues to make dangerous bets with high risks, like quadruple downing on a Trump presidency. He wins. Elon is a winner every time. You guys want to know why I got into Dogecoin initially? It's Elon. I mean, are you going to bet against Elon Musk? I mean, really? I mean, we don't like to think that Dogecoin completely relies on Elon Musk. And at times, it trades without the input of Elon Musk. However, it's certainly nice to have a benefactor like Elon. And it's the only crypto he cares about is Doge. He'll mention Bitcoin very occasionally, but it's more about Doge because he likes the joke. He likes the memes. He likes the dog. Oh, see, homegirl success does not know the true meaning of that hustle thing and what happened on Saturday Night Live. We'll talk about that again someday. But now we've got more important things like Dogecoin going up. That's right. Dogecoin is going up right now. Bitcoin is hanging out at 76.5, right? A retrace after hitting an all-time high. But no, not Doge. Not Dogecoin. So we also have important Binance announcement concerning Ripple, XRP, and Dogecoin, Doge for traders. That's right. Binance is adding XRP and Doge to its smart arbitrage program. So this is just a reminder that Dogecoin is traded. So there's a lot of people like us, right? We're buying and we're holding for bigger gains. But there is a lot of trading that goes on. You wonder why it goes up and down and up and down and up and down. That's because there's always trading going on. And arbitrage. Arbitrage is a big thing. Because, like I said earlier in the live stream, exchanges get off on their prices. And so what happens? You buy 1 million Doge on Binance, right? Low, price is higher on another exchange. You take that Doge and you transfer it off of Binance onto Coinbase. And then you sell it on Coinbase at a higher price. And you do it in like a minute. And then you book the profit. That is arbitrage. It happens all the time. Now, Binance has this arbitrage type program where they're betting against the bid and the ask price within its own, on its own platform. And why does it do that? It just wants the fees. It just takes the fees. But you can make money doing that as well. But also, Crypto Potato reminds us, Doge saw a 5% daily increase while XRP's price remained steady at around 55 cents. Again, XRP is a stablecoin. I don't understand why there are still XRP army talking about moonshots for XRP. It's not happening, guys. It's not happening. I know some of you already swapped out your XRP for Doge. Good for you. This is not financial advice, but guys, come on. Every time BitBoy Crypto puts out another XRP to the moon video, I cringe. I'm just like, you are misleading people. You are misleading people. XRP has sell-off after sell-off after sell-off. That's how they pay salaries and their legal team, by continually minting new and selling XRP tokens. It has been a constant drain for 3+ years, which is why XRP did not see an all-time high in 2021. And it won't in 2025. It's not going to happen. But you get some guys sitting there on X still talking about XRP to $40. And I'm just like, it's not even going to make 40. Or 4. It's not even going to make 2. It'll be lucky to even make $1. I'm just saying. XRP. So our very not biased poll has ended with 87% of you thinking Dogecoin is going to reach $1 before Cardano. Dogecoin could see a mysterious 1,000% jump following Elon Musk's latest remarks. And this is all about Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency. But no, we're not talking about a 10x. No. 10x, yeah, that's nice, right? 10x. How about 100x? ADA should go over $3, but it's not. Not anytime soon. But yeah, so this article just talks about Musk's influence on Dogecoin and all of this stuff about Doge and the Department of Government Efficiency. What is that going to mean for Doge? And if you want to see the charts and future price targets for Dogecoin, go to my YouTube channel after the live stream is done and watch this video right here called Bold Price Targets for Dogecoin, because I cover all of that in that video. I'm not going to repeat it here on this live stream because that was just this morning. I made that video. So go ahead and watch that. Meanwhile, Doge is over 20 cents. And with Doge over 20 cents, we want to see 20 cents become support. That's right. What we would like to see is Doge kind of do its thing. Let me get into white here. We want to see Doge do its thing, right? Come up, come back, retest 20, and then move up higher. That's what I would like to see, is something like that. Now we can just keep going straight up. That'd be fine. But typically what you will see is to create a new support line, it's going to come back and retest it. So that's what I would expect to see, something like that. So we'll watch for that. We will watch for that. So again, we've talked a lot over the past 2 years about 4-year cycles, and we are just starting the bullish move of the 3rd cycle for Dogecoin. This is the 4th cycle for Bitcoin. It's the 3rd cycle for Dogecoin. And so I covered what all of this meant and what these indicators were in this morning's video. It is time. We've been building for this for 2 years. I've been talking about fall of 2024. And here we are, fall of 2024. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Why the cryptocurrency market is the biggest winner of the US elections. That's right. By Trump winning and not Harris, we are now looking at good times for crypto. Couldn't be more bullish. Gary Gensler will be gone. The SEC is already, another commissioner was on this morning on the Squawk Box talking about looking at more solid regulation of cryptocurrency and not enforcement through legal action. So that is all good. Crypto corporations are the dominant corporate political spenders in 2024. More in crypto. Crypto markets positively react to Trump's win. We had Coinbase stock. Do you see the price of Coinbase stock today? Went up over $270 today on Coinbase stock. So if you had some Coinbase stock, you're looking pretty good. So that is all great. When we have meme coin mania still, because 2024 has been the year of the meme coin. It really has. The memes have outperformed just about every other cryptocurrency. It's been the memes. And yeah, Pepe, Bonk, Whiff, like Nero, Popcat, Mew. I mean, just countless of them. But the OG, the real meme coin is Doge. It's Dogecoin. So that's what's going on. And we're here, and we're still early with this whole Doge thing in this cycle. We're still early. And that's what I'm excited about. Yeah, I have a big bag of Doge. I'm excited about my other cryptos that I have all going up. My stock portfolio is looking great because I have it located in the right places for positive gains between Tesla, DJT, Coinbase, some Apple, because the Apple I've had for a long, long time. That's all looking good. Yes, 22 cents is the final resistance for Doge before we're talking 30s. That's right. We have to get back where we were near the end of March when there was 22-cent Dogecoin. Now, all of this is also helping our Kriss DCA portfolio, which is now over $27,000. Yes. Now over $27,000 in the Kriss DCA portfolio. Doge is now 56%. I think by February, March, Doge is going to be over 60%, maybe even 69%, because Doge is going to go crazy. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And those that are members of this channel will be getting a tip from me for your help and fun times on the channel of 75,000 Dogecoin. I'm going to be giving away. I'm going to be giving away 75,000 Dogecoin to you guys. And it's not a raffle and it's not a chance for you to win. You will be getting it as a member. So that is all coming. If you guys want to know more about how you receive Dogecoin from me, let me know in the chat and we'll talk about it more. But if most of you guys already know, nothing else I can say other than Dogecoin is continuing to move up right now. Oh, Bitcoin has decided to turn around a little bit. Okay, let's go. ETH is getting close to 3,000. It's getting close. Algorand almost 13 cents. Did it hit it? Oh, it did. Algorand did finally hit 13 cents and then did a little retrace. And Cardano still hanging at 44 cents. Not quite ready to make a big move up yet. Do you know what really moved today? Did you see the Crow token? Kronos, look at that. Huge run today. Huge run on Crow. Happened overnight, most of it. So for those that use crypto.com and you've got your Crow tokens and you've got them staked and you're getting your diamonds and getting more Crow tokens, that's a nice move. That's pretty sweet. So Crow up 20%. 20% on Crow. How's Sol doing? It just dropped below 200. So Solana wasn't able to hold $200 support, but I think it's going to curl back up and go back over 200. But all eyes on Doge right now. Look at that. Doge chart looking great. Hey, Matthew, how am I feeling about the Doge price movement lately? Can't you tell I have a smile on my face and I'm drinking a beer with you guys? All good. It's all good. Yeah, these are, Frank. These are the times we've waited for. It was a long summer. We were getting beaten down. June, July, August. That was tough. That was tough. But I remained positive, right? Optimistic that it was going to turn around. You guys remember that. And you can even go back to my live streams. They're all on my channel and all the videos I was making. And what was I pointing to? The fall. Some of you guys were getting really depressed. And you were like, oh, Doge is dropping. Doge is going to go to zero. And I'm just like, guys, it's not even the fall yet. We're not really in the true bull market yet. Well, now we are. Now we are. So what are we going to do about it, right? What are we going to do about it? Right? Doge is ready to jump again. Here it is. And so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to turn our attention to future price targets that are more in line with realism, short-term realism, as opposed to my video this morning that was a little bit let's just say, short-term unrealistic from my bold price targets in this morning's video. But we will be talking about profit taking. That's right. Now, some of you may just be in Doge for long term and you don't want to sell any of it. I'm never selling my Dogecoin. That's fine. You can do that. But my goals are different than your goals, and my timeline is different than your timeline. My timeline is we're buying a piece of real estate, cash, no mortgage. That's our goal in 2025. It's been our goal for a couple of years. We've been eyeing this. No bank is going to own our house. So that's my goal. And in order to make that goal, I do have to sell some of my Dogecoin. I'm pretty sure. Now, if all my other coins go up as much as Doge goes up, then maybe I can save a lot more of my Dogecoin than I thought. But I am planning on selling a good chunk of my Dogecoin because it's going into real estate, because I do not want a bank owning my house. Now, I'm a little older than most of you, so my timeline isn't quite the same as yours. But I don't want to pay a mortgage. Been paying mortgage for a long time. I'm not paying a mortgage anymore. Now, if I am able to get a Ferrari too, get one of those like 3-car garages and have that extra garage for that Ferrari. And I saw somebody said, yeah, don't drive around Boston in a Ferrari. Well, you leave it in the garage and you don't only bring it out on the nice days, and you try and avoid the big potholes, right? You try to avoid the potholes. But that would be sweet. What's up, Lil Jet? I'm a boomer, Sky Limit. I'll put it that way. I'm a boomer. I know, Low Roller. We just covered Kronos. You just missed it. I have to make my Ferrari bulletproof? No, I don't. I only bring it out. Yeah, I know you pay property taxes. But Low Roller, we've talked about this before. The property taxes go to the town in order to provide fire department services, police department services, education, the schools. How do those get paid for? By the taxes the towns and cities collect. So that's what those taxes are. I don't mind paying them. So if there's a fire in my house, a fire truck shows up. Okay. I don't mind that. But the bank is not involved. No bank. I'm not paying a bank. That's my goal. If we could pay our property tax in Doge, that would be awesome. I don't see that happening anytime soon either. But once Elon puts Doge on X as part of X payments, we are going to see mass adoption of Dogecoin. Mass adoption of Dogecoin will happen. It's going to take a little while, and that's why I'm never selling all my Dogecoin. I'm always going to have Doge because I want to have Doge when that happens. I really do. And then my door dings. For bulletproof. Kriss is tired of paying your mortgage. Yep. What are my thoughts on Sui? I have been following Sui for 6 months. That's when I bought into Sui 6 months ago. Sui is now over $2. It had a nice run up here back on Tuesday election. And since then, it's kind of been going sideways, but it broke $2, which is good. But if we zoom out and we look at what Sui has done, and we've been doing a lot of charting of Sui. I mean, just back in September, it was less than $1. So it's doubled in the last 2 months, doubled in price. We were doing some fib talk here and looking at what the next, as Sui comes up over $2, what are the next targets? And this one is at $2.83. Is the 1.618 fib is right there at $2.83. So Sui isn't there yet. It's taken a little breather, but we see it going up. We see it going up. Once it can break past 236 again. So 236 is resistance right here. That's where it was back here in middle of October. It's revisiting that now. It's hitting that as resistance before it moves up higher. So that is my take on Sui or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Bitcoin's taken a breather since hitting 77,265, new all-time high. And Doge, it's curling up. It's curling. Look at this. This is classic. From election night, big green candle. This is on a 4-hour chart. Big green candle. And look at this. Whew. That is classic. That is signaling Doge is going higher. Not a fake pump. No, not a fake pump. How about Fetch? So again, Fetch is the coin that is left after the merge with Ocean and Singularity, right? All came together to become this artificial super intelligence thing. I still don't know how the actual cryptocurrency plays into AI with all that. But for an AI play, Fetch is where I am. So I do own some Fetch. It needs to get back up to $3.40. So it almost needs to triple in price here to get back up to where it was in March. So some may say that's a buying opportunity because we compare that with Doge, and Doge is now back where it was in March, 20 cents. So Doge has completed this entire cup all the way back up to 22 cents. See that? But Fetch, Fetch is still down here, $1.30. Some may say that's a good buying opportunity. I don't know, but could you see more gains coming for Fetch or Doge? Again, some of these other altcoins just won't see the same kind of gains as we can see in Dogecoin. But we don't know when alt season really hits what's going to happen. Again, the rotation from, again, let me zoom back out. The rotation from Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is now much higher than it was back in March, right? Because its high back in March was 73K. Remember that? It hit an all-time high right there, 73K. Now up has hit 77, new all-time high, already above where it was in March. But look at ETH. ETH had come up all the way to $4,000. And now it's just starting to move up. So this is that rotation. A lot of traders are going to say, yeah, I've made a lot of money on Bitcoin, but now I'm going to make a lot more money on alts. So I'm going to sell some of my Bitcoin and I'm going to buy alts. And what's the first alt they usually buy? It's ETH, because ETH has gotten beaten down all the way to 2,400 here. So ETH is going to outperform Bitcoin. But you could say that same thing with Doge. And that's what I said back in September when Doge was down here at about 9 cents. That's right. You could have bought 9-cent Doge just 2 months ago. Just 2 months ago, 9-cent Dogecoin. This green circle you see on my chart right here. You guys remember what I called that? Remember what I called that green circle? See if anybody here remembers that. What was that green circle called? Yeah, we'll get to Mudang. Anybody remember? Anybody here from September? Wasn't that long ago, but what was that green circle? I'll take a break. I'll have a sip. Ryan, ding, 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 ding. Thank you, Ryan. I knew I could count on you. Yes, that green circle was a gift. No, I didn't call it the bottom, but it was a bottom. I called it a gift. That's right. I said, this is a gift from the crypto gods to buy Dogecoin for under 10 cents. It's a gift. And we had 2 chances at it. We had it at the beginning of August, and then we revisited it at the beginning of September. And I said, that is a gift, guys. Not financial advice, but buy Dogecoin. That is a gift. And Dogecoin has doubled in price since then. So here we are. Now we're over 20 cents. So you can't go back in time. So now you've got to say, all right, so what am I going to do now, right? And look at Doge just pushing up higher. It's still a gift. That's right, JD. Exactly. What are you going to do now? If you look at my video from this morning, bold price targets for Dogecoin, 20 cents is also a gift. Yes, send it, Sinclair. Send it. That's right. So, and then the questions start coming. When do I buy? How low is it going to go? When is the dip? And I'm like, you do you, but we look for dips. If there's a dip back below 20 cents, I'm just saying, not financial advice, but that would be a good buying opportunity. But look what's happening now. It's just pushing up. It's just pushing up. And it's not Bitcoin that's pushing it up. Because here's what Bitcoin's doing. It's still sticking on down here. It's Doge. It's Doge. This is what Dogecoin does. It goes on its own sometimes. Sometimes it follows Bitcoin, but sometimes it says, okay, Bitcoin, enough of you. I'm going to start moving. It takes out a lot of shorters, but new shorters come in. And that's always a challenge anytime you see green candles like this with Dogecoin. New shorters are going to come in. You can buy Tesla stock in Kronos? Really? I'll just stick with my Robinhood. It's working great for me. I'm not going to get into crypto.com for stocks. But that's interesting. I'm still waiting for those guys to get back to me. They said they were going to offer me a crypto card and some other stuff. And then I would get and it would be like an affiliate with them. But they haven't gotten back to me yet. They're too slow. So here's crypto.com news that they're going to cover X blue checks, right? So this was the news today that I saw about crypto.com. They're going to cover X subscriptions in a show of support of Elon Musk's push for free speech. So that's pretty cool. And they tell you in this about how you can do that. If you pay for it with your crypto.com card, they're going to reimburse you. So they're trying to, get people to use their card. I'd like a crypto card. Sure. And but that's cool. You pay for your blue check mark on X. Crypto.com will reimburse you. So you're basically getting that for free. It doesn't cost them that much to do that. It really doesn't. But it's a good show of support. But I did not see a stock kind of thing. But I'll look for that low roller. I'll look for that. Dogecoin to the Moon song. There were two of them. There was this one that I have a clip of. You remember? Ready for the clip again, Ryan?
We're gonna take Dogecoin to the moon.
Was it that one you were remembering, Rossum? Was that the one? There's another one. Where is it? Where is it? I know I've got it. Here we go. I found it. Here's the other one. Oh, there's the second one. It's this one.
Taking Dogecoin to the moon.
It's that
Taking
one.
Dogecoin to the moon.
So that was the second one. But yeah, the girl was, now you're going to have that in your head, right? And you're going to think about that all night now. And you're not going to be able to get that out of your head. You're not going to be able to get that out of your head. That's right.
We're gonna take Dogecoin to the moon.
Just in case you didn't get enough of it. There you go. Good times. Kriss is going to be playing the Dogecoins with the top down on his Ferrari, which is why I want either a Portofino or a California, because they are convertibles. I don't want those fancy F-type or anything like that. I want the nice convertible. That's what I want. That's what I want. I tried to buy the first Doge song, but it's not available on Apple Music. Aha. I can make an MP3 for you of it if you want, Curtis. I can do that. And then you'll have it as an MP3. Just let me know, and I will do that. Okay, we'll do that. Then you can put it in iTunes. People will be looking at you like really strange. It's like, what the hell are you playing? What is that? Well, what do you think it
We're
is?
gonna take Dogecoin to the moon.
Can you imagine the looks you're going to get playing that? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. ETH is trying to break 3K. Yeah, we were talking about that maybe happening. I mean, Doge is still going up. We're not even getting to the AMA part of the live stream because we're having so much fun with this stuff. So, Well, we just had a lot of things going on this week with the election, which I knew would be good for crypto. We had the FOMC meeting, which I knew would be good for crypto. So this week was a big week for crypto. So it's no surprise to me that Bitcoin hit a new all-time high and Doge is moving up like it is. It's just no surprise. So, yeah. You long to ETH, AVAX, and Link, Allison. All are going to do very well. Just don't ask George at Cryptos R Us because he'll say, yeah, it'll 10x. They're not all going to 10x. Just come on, George. They're not all going to 10x. But will you get some nice returns? Yes. Just not 10x. Yeah, we're up to 20.6 now, almost to 21 cents. You'd be happy with a 2x? Hey, think about it, right? What do you get in returns on S&P 500 stocks typically, right? It's typically 8 to 10% a year. You do the Warren Buffett strategy of stock investing, 8 to 10% a year. You get some dividends out of it too, because you have some dividend stocks in your portfolio. And it's 8 to 10% a year is what you expect. Well, I mean, that's good and all, but Kronos went up 20% today. 20% today. So what do you mean 8 to 10% a year when you can make 20% in one day? That's why we're here in crypto. But hey, Warren Buffett does what Warren Buffett does, you know.
Now, if you told me you owned all of the Bitcoin in the world and you offered it to me for $25, I wouldn't take it because what would I do with it?
That's what Warren thought about Bitcoin. All the Bitcoin in the world for $25 and he wouldn't buy it. What do you do with it? That's like awesome. That's like awesome. What would I do with it? And then there was Charlie Munger too. Remember Charlie's? What was Charlie's?
Bitcoin is worthless artificial gold.
Worthless artificial gold. Charlie, may he rest in peace. Yeah. Hey, Ryan, we're getting into clips today. How about that? Good clips today. What else is going on? Doge is, looks like 205. Looks like we're going to take a little breather right there. But then Bitcoin, yeah, not really curling back up. So ETH not quite going to make 3,000. And Algo is not going to be able to hold 13 cents. Solana just under 200. Not getting back there. Cardano's holding 44 cents, but it's still kind of going sideways, not moving back up. So that's kind of what's happening at the moment. Moodang. We had a request for Moodang. Moodang. Which one was I looking? I was looking for Spot, right? Yeah, there's Moodang Spot right there. Moodang is at 31 cents. 31 cents. Let's go back out to the 4-hour chart. Ooh, look at that. Since Monday. Doubled in price. Yes, doubled in price since Monday for Moodang, up 133%. Monday would have been a good time to buy some Moodang. Look at that. So, yeah, Moodang can go on these runs, but then be careful on the backside. So it looks like this is a big pump and dump token because, I mean, you can just see it right here, right? There's the pump and there's the dump. Now we got another pump going. What's going to be next? Yep. Most likely, it's going to do that. So be careful, especially if you're thinking you're going to buy at 31 cents. I don't know. GameStop, $24. That's not really going up much. Low roller. That's just, we need to see it back in the 30s. See it really moving, and it just hasn't been. Just hasn't been. It'd be nice if we got a new all-time high in Bitcoin tonight, but it's looking like it's just going to settle down in the 76s right now. Maker. I've never looked at Maker before. Maker. $1,485 for one Maker token. It's not moving though. Oh, that's not a good looking chart. That's not a good looking chart for Maker. Maybe buying right down here at $1,000 if you think Maker's going to come up. I mean, it's kind of similar to ETH, right? No, not even. It's worse than ETH even. It's worse than ETH. That's not a good looking chart. Wow. It went down 73% from March. If you believe in the token and what it's doing, maybe you'll see some better gains, but that's not a good looking chart. Danny, I don't know what to say. That's not looking good. I mean, it was up here at $4,000. It now would need to do a 4x to get back up there. Its all-time high is 6,000. Yeah. It's just like, man, that's not a good looking chart. That's a good looking chart. Let me turn off all my lines and stuff. It's like, look at Maker and then look at Doge and you'll see the difference. Does Elon still own Doge? I think so. I think so. I don't know if he's going to come out and say it again or not, but Dogecoin's holding 20 cents. It's not going down. Turn my sketches back on. We'll see if Doge holds 20 cents. Again, as predicted, I said, what did I say? I drew this white line. Doge is going to come back and it's going to retest 20 cents. That would be the typical kind of move you would expect. It goes up, comes back, retests, and then moves up higher. That's what I would expect. Doge Elon Mars, I don't even follow that. When will Doge get to 60 cents? 60 cents? That would be nice to see. Look at my video this morning that I made. My bold price targets. AMR, thank you again for Super Chat. Appreciate it. Turbo Toad. Turbo Toad. Yeah, I don't follow it. It's not on Coinbase. OKX, we can look at 008. So it's under a penny. Under a penny for Turbo Toad. Wow, it's seen some good price action this week. Dipped down to 007. Back. Oh, there's a line on here. I've looked at this before. This is my 1 penny line. I have looked at this before. There's a line on my chart, which means I was looking at this. Yeah, I looked at this before. Because in May, it came up and didn't quite reach a penny. And I said, okay, that is resistance. Resistance at a penny. Again, I don't know when we looked at it. It was probably sometime this summer. Maybe this little run we had in July here. And I said, penny would be tough. And look what it did. It came up here in middle of October, traded up above a penny, came back and retested. This is kind of a classic move here, right? Comes up, comes back and retests, moves up higher, but then it failed. Retest, fail. Retest, fail. So that's what Turbo's done. Not a lot of momentum at the moment for Turbo. Not a lot of momentum there. It looks like it had it earlier in October. Again, memes will go on their runs when they go on runs, but then they drop. And when they drop, again, you've got others that are going up while a meme like Turbo drops. So if you're looking to get into it, look for one of those dips, buy in. Again, I wouldn't bet the farm on Turbo Toad, but throw a little at it. Look what Dogecoin's done since the Golden Cross. And this was the daily Golden Cross that just hit on Tuesday. And look at Doge. You got the Golden Weekly coming up. We covered that on Wednesday. Remember that? Pros down on Doge Elon Mars. Again, that was the 2021 token. That's last cycle's token. I am not expecting it to do much this time. I'm really not. You're not going to get huge buying into it. You're just not. It's at 0.000002. Let's go to the weekly. And we zoom out and we're like, yeah, 2021, it was up here. And it is still down from its high and not moving much, 90%. And it's not moving. I don't know, and I don't know why anyone would buy into this. This is last cycle's meme. Low roller, I did get the notification that Doge went up. Did you see that? Did you see that Doge went up? I got that notification and I was like, whoa. Doge went up 20% in the last 24 hours. Doge. So. Yeah, Elon, no. That's a bad chart. That's a bad chart. Is what is what a trap. This is exactly doing what I predicted right here with Doge. Exactly what I predicted. It can't go down forever. Yes, it can. It sure can. People stop buying it because they want to be in Nero or PopCat. They're not doing Doge Elon Mars. That was last cycle's meme. You think Doge is going to rip? I still have a little bit of Doge. I never sold it. I never swapped it back. But gosh, it was all hype. Yeah. How much can what go up, Momtaz? Are you talking about Dogecoin? If you're asking about Dogecoin, then I invite you after the live stream, go to my YouTube channel and look for the video called Bold Price Targets for Dogecoin and watch that. Because that will tell you how much Doge can go up. So watch that video. That is an awesome video. One of my best, I think. It's one of my best videos. Take a look at that one. I'm reminded of Luna when Terra broke it. That was a crash. I don't think we'll ever see a crash like that again. Dogecoin was trying to save Luna and was minting new tokens by the billions, like to try and save Terra, and it just some of the old Luna charts you can still find that show the crash. I don't think this is one of them. This is the Luna USD chart. I don't think this is one of them. Well, yeah, there it is. It is. This is it. This is the Luna chart, guys. There you go. If you want to know what can happen and why you need to take profits, just look at Luna. Look at this run up to over $100 and then crash. There is a chart for you. Whew. I never got into this. I remember a lot of people talking about it, and I was just like, no way. No way. That was crazy. I got Luna when it crashed. My money went to zero. Then I told my friend to get some after the crash, and his $50 went to $3,000. Yeah, if you bought it right down here after the crash, you could have made some money on it, but you had to like buy and sell really quick. I mean, it was kind of going crazy at the time, but it's all just, I mean, look at it, it's all just fizzled out. You can make some money on some of these little runs. I mean, this is a monthly, I can go to a weekly chart and you can see sort of what Luna can do. Yeah, it has these like little runs here at September 2022. It went on a little run there from $1.90 up to $6 right there. But look at it. Now it's 34 cents. It's like nothing. But look at the volume, though. People have been trading this thing off and on. I wouldn't touch it. That's no. So many better things to be in, like Doge, like Dogecoin. Again, it's following my line. Look at that. BitConnect. You guys remember BitConnect? Ryan, here it comes. Cover your ears. Cover your ears.
Big connect!
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Is it even? I don't know if you can. No, there's no chart for BitConnect. I don't know. I'd have to go and maybe Google an old BitConnect chart. But yeah, from $400 to zero. Yeah. Safe Moon, right, St. Clair? Exactly. I made money on Safe Moon in 2021. I actually made money. I sold it all as soon as I started getting wind of Coroni and the whole his parents' CIA connection to Africa, and all of a sudden he started talking about Africa and how Safe Moon was going to save some country, and I was just like, okay, I'm out. I booked my profit. Done. There's an XRP commercial, really? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look for that. An XRP commercial. That's the worst. Oh my God. I'll have to find, I got to write that down. That's one I got to look for. Okay. I've got KP and the Dogecoin to the Moon song. Got to do that. And then I've got to do this XRP commercial. I got to see this. I got to see that. I'll look for that. I'll find that for next time, because you guys know how I feel about XRP. And if it's really that bad, oh man. Oh, is it the George thing with the two girls? That's not a commercial. That's just a stupid little video thing. If that's really what it is, my name, is it the one that George shows? Let me know. You made a little on Safe Moon too? Yep. That had warning bells all over it once word started getting out what was going on with those guys. Yeah, is that the one? Okay, yeah, George shows that. I'm not going to show that. I know that one. Oh, Chris Larson. It's like, no. No, thank you. I'll leave that with George. Yeah, what's up with XRP? It's a stable coin. I call it a stable coin. I even went back and forth with JD today on X about XRP. He still thinks it's going to, what did he call it? Parabolic, or what did he call it? I forget. It was Doge and XRP will make some monumental moves in the next 6 months. That's what JD said. I couldn't let that go. I had to respond. I had to respond to JD and say, don't, you're misleading people. XRP is not going to make monumental moves. And so he and I got into it for a bit today. If you guys are interested in that, you can go to my X Twitter page, and you can see that. But man, don't mislead people. That whole XRP army thing with BitBoy and all that, it's just like, you're totally misleading people. I'm just saying. And Smoove, he's drank the Kool-Aid. You drank the Kool-Aid, dude. You're exactly the type of people XRP wants buying XRP, because you drank the Kool-Aid. I'm just saying. I can only say what I see. Good luck with your XRP, but you've missed out on all the great gains. You've totally missed out. So Hey, low roller, if it is the green one with the girls in it, I'm not going to look for it. So I'm not interested in playing it or even watching it again. I thought he was talking about something else. Mert is all in on Bitcoin now. Well, Mert, congratulations. You know Dogecoin is going to outperform Bitcoin though, right? You do know that. Just so you know. Every prediction I see gets higher. I just saw Doge could be $22. Ash Red Blot. So, Ash Red Blot, go after the live stream, go to my YouTube page and look for my video called Bold Price Targets for Dogecoin. I just covered that exact thing this morning. So, watch that video and you will see what I think about $22 Dogecoin. Because I covered that in this morning's video. All right. Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to surge. So we've got the Bitcoin dominance thing to look at. All right. So let's go to Bitcoin dominance. It's under 60 as predicted. This is a daily chart. So we've got two big red candles on the Bitcoin dominance chart. As predicted, came back and retested 60 and has come back down. I believe this is going to continue. I'll even draw this. I don't mind. I don't mind drawing this. We might come up, a little bit of run on Bitcoin, but it's going to bleed out. And there I go to the end of November. It's going to do something like that. And it's going to slowly start to bleed back down. That's what I think is going to happen with Bitcoin dominance. And likewise, we're going to look at Doge BTC and look what Doge BTC is doing. It's going up and it's going to continue to go up as I predicted back on September 1st. Since September 1st, Bitcoin has been outperformed by Dogecoin by 63%. By 63%. Dogecoin has outperformed Bitcoin, and it still has a long ways to go to move up over 003 and even higher. That is what's coming with Dogecoin, in my opinion. But you guys can have your opinion. That's okay. Mert, you can have your opinion. It's just different than mine. Mm-hmm. 2025 will be the year of Bitcoin. Bookmark that, everybody. Let's bookmark that. Mert says 2025 will be the year of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to do great. It's going to go to 100K, 200K, we don't know. But it's going to be alt season. And we are going to see huge gains in the alts, I believe. And good luck with your XRP, Smooth. You drank the Kool-Aid. XRP has missed out already on the 2021 bull market, and now it's missing out already on the bull market so far this year. But hey, I'm just a guy on YouTube. What do I know? Show them the portfolio. Well, again, that's a point in time, right? This is a point in time. Let me update it so I get the latest and greatest. 27,265. Best performer, Dogecoin, up 231%. Worst performer, XRP, down 4.7%. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Doge is up 231% in our portfolio. XRP is down 4%. And we were buying them at the same time. We were buying them at the same time. Even SHIB were up 130%. XRP down 4%. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Brian, there you go, right? Good idea. Just, you've missed out on 200% gains in a little over a year. So if you're in it for long term though, Smooth, and you're looking like 10 years out, yeah, maybe, but I don't got that long to wait. I don't got that long to wait. I'm not waiting 10 years for something to finally take off. If XRP goes down to the 30s, you'll consider it. It's probably not going to drop that low. Not now, because we're in a bull market. Maybe 2026. But, yep. Ryan, what do you have to hear the reason of? Oh, if XRP is a stable coin? I call it a stable coin. It's a joke. It's not really a stable coin. It's kind of an RWA coin. You can go to the Ripple website and you can do the stuff you need to do without using the XRP token. Actually, that's a fact. You don't need the XRP token. So I know we talked about that earlier, Mert. Nobody, this is good. Nobody who owns Bitcoin is in a loss unless you just bought at 77,000. If you bought Bitcoin at 77,000, you're down a little bit now. But for the rest of history, everybody else is in the green. But what I'm talking about is from here going forward, what is going to outperform what? And Dogecoin is going to outperform Bitcoin and greatly outperform XRP. SHIB does have potential. SHIB will go on a big run. It's just not right now. It's kind of going sideways. We talked about this on Wednesday. It's just kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not moving right now. SHIB will go on a run at some point in time when you don't expect it. And the FOMO will kick in and SHIB will skyrocket. It's just not happening right now. I mean, look at the SHIB chart here. Normally, SHIB follows Doge, kind of, right? I mean, normally, it just kind of follows Doge. But look at this. It's just sideways. And look what Dogecoin is doing. So, it's all about Doge right now. Again, it's going to come back and retest. It's going to retest. Doge will become a top 5 coin again. It did in 2021. For a brief moment in time, Doge was a top 5 cryptocurrency in 2021. We looked it up on a live stream about a month ago. That was awesome. It'll get there again. It's not a bad idea to have some Bitcoin in your portfolio, though. Again, I believe in having a diversified portfolio and, you know, to offset some risk. Again, it's all crypto, right? So it's all kind of risky to begin with, but it's a good idea, I think, to have some Bitcoin, some Dogecoin, and my third right now is SUI. I still have ETH as well, but I'm going to be selling all the ETH this cycle, but I'm going to keep SUI. And those are the only 3 I'm going to have going forward. Bitcoin, store of value, Doge, meme, currency, and SUI, which I think is going to be the blockchain of the future. Again, No guarantees that's what's going to happen, but I've seen it being developed. I see its adoption. Some people say Solana. It's like, oh, I missed the Solana thing. There's still something about Solana that I just don't trust. I don't know, but that's just me. The blockchain goes down. You still had all that FTX connection with Solana. It's just like, no. I don't, Bogdan, and I know there's SWI staking, and I haven't gotten into it yet, but I should. I should get into SWI staking if I'm indeed going to hold it for a long time. I didn't really make that decision until recently that I was going to keep SWI for a long time. So, but I'll look into that. Are you, Bogdan? Are you staking SWI? I got to figure out how to do that. I got to figure that out. Sheep will never hit a penny. Michael Miller. Sheep will never hit a penny. Do the math. With all those tokens, no. No. Someday, Tina, Sheep will go on a big run. I'm holding my Sheep, and I'm waiting, patiently waiting, and it's going to rocket. So I think it's sometime in 2025, and then I'm going to take profit. But keep tuning in. We'll do it together, okay? We'll sell together. No point in sticking with one coin. I agree. But I am also looking at long-term capital gains too. So I'm not switching back and forth, because every time you sell one for profit, it's a short-term capital gains and you get hit with that. So I've got a portfolio that I've been building over the years. And now almost everything in that portfolio I've owned for a year, except for the Doge I was, buying on the dips over the summer, SWI, and a couple of my more recent ones. And everything else I've held for a year now. So it'll be a long-term capital gains tax for me when I sell those for profit. And that's going to save me like 20% over the short-term capital gains between federal and state taxes. That's real money. 20% on profits. That is huge. You're talking 37% on a short term versus like 17% on a long term between federal and state. Again, we'll be talking about that in about a month when I do my epic crypto tax live stream. Yes, that'll be about a month from now. And you'll hear me say that same thing. But so that's the game I've played, is get in early and held. Now, I've held some that haven't done as well. I'm hoping they still go up. If they do and they follow everything else, then the profits I make will be long-term, as opposed to selling them for even or maybe a slight bit of profit, putting that money into something else, knowing in less than a year I'm going to be selling. Then it's short term. Yeah, there is SHIB burn, but it's not massive. It's not massive. They're talking about millions of SHIB, and you own millions of SHIB, right? So you know what the dollar value is of that. No, they need to be burning billions. SHIB needs to be burning billions of tokens for it to make any bit of difference. And they're not, because nobody's using the Shibarium, right? That was the whole thing, right? We're going to build Shibarium, and then as it gets used, we'll be burning tokens. Nothing of significance is being built on Shibarium, as predicted by me. But the SHIB token is still going to go on a big run, because I just think it will. I just think it will. Walmart, I mean, I've been talking about converting Bitcoin to Dogecoin since September. And Dogecoin has already outperformed Bitcoin by 63%. We just looked at that. Now, will there be a big pullback? Right now, with the hype that's going on with Elon and the Doge thing in the White House and all that, people aren't selling their Dogecoin. The only big pullback I would see for Doge is if Bitcoin also has a big pullback. And I don't see that happening either. We're in bull market now. There will be some pullbacks, but they're not going to be huge like we saw in like 2017, like those 30, 40% pullbacks. No, times are different now. We're not going to see as big a gains percentage-wise either. Yeah, and Trump is selling those Doge shirts. I did post that. Do you guys see that? I posted that on my profile, and I've got a link there. So if you want to check out the Trump Doge t-shirt with Trump, Elon, and the Doge dog, go to my X. I'm at Kriss on X, and do follow me on X as well. Follow me there, but I've got a link right there to the Trump merch store where you can get your own Doge shirt. I also have, for those that haven't heard me talk about it before, with Christmas coming up, I have my own merch store, which has Dogecoin products. Doge, this is a nice Doge mug here, Radial Doge. I have a link in the description below, and you can go to my merch store. Hats, shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, mugs, water bottles, all kinds of things. Even have like little baby onesies. If you want to get a little baby onesie as a Christmas gift, check that out in my store. Christmas is coming, guys. I did this for you so you can spread the word of Dogecoin, but you can't purchase in Doge because the store doesn't accept Dogecoin. I talked to them about it and they said, yeah, no. Maybe sometime in the future. But it's one of those stores where they make them as they are as they're ordered. So they don't take crypto. But it's Doge. Spreading the word of Doge. Anyway, check that out. Check that out. You're waiting until the bear market to buy? That's 2 years away. Okay. Do I think BlackRock and ETF selling Bitcoin then buy altcoin? No. No. Investors who are buying those ETFs on BlackRock's platform, right? They're BlackRock investors. They basically call up their broker and they say, get me some of that Bitcoin. Then they get the Bitcoin spot ETF, and then BlackRock buys the actual Bitcoin that they need to have in reserve, because you need to have one for one. Every Bitcoin bought in the spot ETF, BlackRock needs to have in their wallet. Those people who are buying ETFs through BlackRock, they're buying Bitcoin ETFs through BlackRock, they're not going to switch over to alts. Maybe to ETH, if anything, because that's all BlackRock has, is ETH. They don't have anything else. They've got ETH and they've got Bitcoin. But I think most people buying Bitcoin through BlackRock want the Bitcoin. They don't care about anything else, even if we think the alts are going to outperform. Should I convert my 0.5 BTC to Doge. Only you can answer that question, I cannot. I can't answer. You've got to make up your mind on what you do with your investments. Cup and handle digital. Sometimes those don't play out though, and I don't see it this time. Again, we're in bull market territory here. If you were talking over the summer or last year, I would say, yeah, probably cup and handle, but not now. It's not going to do it. What he's talking about is going back out and going with Doge all the way. Here's the cup all the way from March, right, to November. There's the cup. And then I'll do this in another, I'll do it in red, let's say, okay? And then we would expect to see a handle, right? Something like that. And I just don't see that happening for Doge. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that's what it would be. Some movement like that. And I just don't see that happening. There's too many good things going on for it to dip like that. Again, this is on a weekly schedule. So this is going right all the way to the end of the year. This is like a 2-month handle there. It'd be something like that. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I'll keep it on here though in red just in case, but I just don't see that happening. Next resistance is 22 cents, Bijou. 22 cents. We looked at that a little bit ago. Actually, we were just there. We can, on the weekly, right there, that yellow line. That is 22 cent resistance right there. Very strong resistance. And so far, Doge is trading down exactly as predicted. Good question, Smooth. What do I think about a mega cycle? The super cycle, right? We've never seen this much money flowing into crypto. That's a great question. That is a great question. Will we see a bear market in 2026? So if you look at Raoul Pal, right, the journeyman, he says that it's the global liquidity and the global liquidity cycles that move the markets. So it's not exactly tied into crypto specifically. And he's predicting that once 2025 is over, we will be back in a down cycle in global liquidity. And he's got this chart that he shows, showing the ups and downs of global liquidity. And he says that's just how it's been going since 2008. And he's charted it since 2008. There was no crypto in 2008. Bitcoin was invented because of what happened in 2008. But the crypto cycles have just conveniently coincided with global liquidity cycles, US elections, and guess what else? Bitcoin halving. Now, why do you think Satoshi set up Bitcoin halving every 4 years? Or he calculated how many blocks, right, would calculate out to every 4 years to follow the global liquidity, because that's what has been happening. So it's very interesting. If you guys want to know more about that, go to Raoul Pal's YouTube channel and watch his latest video, because he shows it very clearly. Shows it very clearly. Here, we can even look it up. I just watched it yesterday. Raoul Pal, right? Raul Paul, the journeyman. Raul Paul, the journeyman. Videos. And it's this one right here called 30 plus years of insider knowledge revealed. Let me take this off. Right there. His most recent video. And it has a cover that says, "Welcome to the Banana Zone." It's a 25-minute video. Explains it all. Now, some of it goes over my head. Even my head, it goes right over. Some of it does. But wow. Yes, it's the don't F it up guy. And he does say that again in this video. Yeah. He does say that. But this is where he ties in US elections, Bitcoin halvings, and global liquidity. He's a Solana maxi, so just keep that in mind when you watch the video. But he's also now into SWI. And in fact, I think he's actually on the board of directors now or some thing on SUI. They got him to join for SUI. That's a great video. Again, a little technical in places, but watch that video. I know, Bijou. Satoshi knew what was going on. Knew what was going on. That's a good one to watch. So yeah, this idea of a mega cycle, super cycle, extended bull market, all of that could be in play because of crypto. I mean, particularly for Dogecoin, because Dogecoin can just move on its own. Like if Elon incorporated into X, let's say a year from now, forget the bear market for Doge. But who knows, right? Who knows for sure? Yeah, he ties it back into bonds. Yep. Raul Paul talks about that. Raul Paul talks about that. Hey, Whiskey, happy Friday to you. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Digital Frontiers got resistance at 23. I have it at 22. Close enough. Sci-fi loves good food. I do too. I do too. We're supposed to have an AMA. We can talk about food if you want, but more exciting to watch Doge and talk about Doge right now. Live from Dubai. I'll go to Dubai someday. Dogecoin is still down from April. Right. It's close, though. It's close to recovering back. Yeah, we know. That we know. But Dogecoin had, I mean, Dogecoin's all-time high blew Bitcoin out of the water in 2021. Totally blew Bitcoin out of the water. So not a fair comparison. I'm just saying. So Rodrigo, we will talk about capital gains taxes in a month. In December, there will be a special crypto tax live stream that I will do where we will talk about taxes. Okay? You've got both Sheeb and Doge. Me too. Caffeine, how are you? Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. Bitcoin has been going up for 1 year straight. Aren't we closer to the bear market than the start? No. Do you think we're going up for 2 more years? No. 1 more year. 1 more year. Again, ties into global liquidity cycle, right? 1 more year. Watch the Raul Paul video. You'll understand more. But now because we've got these spot ETFs and we've got much more of this store of value with Bitcoin, many that have been buying Bitcoin are not going to be selling. at the top of the bull market, let's say it's a year from now, and we don't see heavy selling and Bitcoin maintains a price, let's say it gets up to 150,000. Maybe it only drops down to 140 or 130 because of some trader selling. And then it starts flattening out. Well, then it's more going to be like the S&P 500, isn't it? Or NASDAQ. It might. That could happen. I'm not betting on it, though. I'm betting on there being a bear market in 2026. And I'm not going to buy any more crypto after I sell in 2025. I'm not going to buy until 2027. And I'm going to let the bear market play out. Now, I will still hold on to some Bitcoin, some Dogecoin, and some SUI. That's my plan. I'm going to hold on to some of those three just in case there's a super cycle. I'm still in the game. But everything else, I'm selling in 2025. Selling it all. Do I like money? I wouldn't be in this if I didn't like money. If I had known that going into architecture as a profession was going to pay as little as architects get paid, I might not have done it, but I do enjoy being an architect. It's a very rewarding profession. It just doesn't pay a lot. So over the past 10 years, I've been slowly working up a stock portfolio and doing some stock trading. I was doing a lot of stock swing trading, which I still do, but then got introduced to crypto. Now, I didn't get introduced to crypto early enough to be a billionaire, but I'm doing it now. And it's just to get me up that next financial level, take that next step up so that I can be free of the banks, have a nice house, all paid for in cash, no loans, no payments for anything. So I like money in that regard. I like nice things, yes. I like to take nice trips. I'm looking forward to my retirement, which isn't that far away. So again, that's my schedule and that's my plan. Not the same as everybody else's, but that's mine. Thank you, Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We have a lot of fun on this channel, and I like the dialogue with everybody. I enjoy it. So I have these extended live streams, and we get into the chat of things, and it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Market thinks it's going to be 269K on 1025. Maybe 269. You're welcome, digital. Spell token. Random guy wants to see spell token. I used to own this. I got out. Here's my price was 00005. I sold at 00006 somewhere back here. I have it marked where I sold. It was a little while ago. Anyway, I sold it and put it into better things. It's going sideways. Look, it's been going sideways since August. Up, down, up, down, up, down. This would be a good swing trader right here. Spell is a good swing trading crypto. Look at that. Right around this 00005 line. It goes above, sell it. It goes below, buy it. It goes above, sell it. It goes below, buy it. Goes above, sell it. I mean, look at this. Swing trade city. That's what I think of spell token. I booked my profit since I don't swing trade cryptos, but I booked my profit. Doge is still following my little prediction here for tonight. We'll see what happens. But I'm not going to be swing trading crypto. No, I'm enjoying swing trading DJT stock right now, MicroStrategy, and just those two right now. Oh, Megal. I'm still swing trading Megal, that Chinese crap stock. It's right now at 52 cents. Once it gets back over 60 cents, I'm going to sell it and wait for it to drop back down below 50, and I'm going to buy it again. Crow is waking up, Tony. Didn't you see it today? Did you see Crow today? Crow's up over 10 cents. Look at that. I'd say that's waking up. It's waking up. It's got a long ways to go. Look at the weekly. Woo! That's a long way to come back. My profit taking, I had set at 32 cents. But I don't know if it's going to get there. It's almost, that's triple from where it is now. It's going to have some resistance up here at about 15 cents. So we'll see. But yeah, that's Crow. It's waking up. Big green candle going up on the weekly. Doge has already been awake for 2 months. And it's just trading and doing its thing. It's crazy how Trump wins the presidency and still not in office yet. Crypto and stock markets flying. Yeah, because most of crypto is all about the hype and what's coming as opposed to what's already happened. Stock boom. That's a good name. Welcome. I haven't seen you here before. Elon tweeted 1.25 will be the new $1. Oh, that was a tweet from 2 years ago. 1.25 will be the new $1. Maybe you can tie it to Doge. I think he's talking more about inflation probably, but I don't know. Yep, I get my diamonds. I get my diamonds every day. And then every, 10, 15 days, then you trade them in for Crow. You have a 1.5 hour drive? I'm sorry, Tina. Long time in a car. AMP. Edward wants to see AMP. I don't trade AMP. I don't own any AMP. Never believed in it, but we'll take a look. AMP looks like it's going sideways too. Yeah, look at that. Just sideways. AMP. It looks like it had a little run here in October and then traded right back down. And this isn't something to be in. Sorry. A lot of people are holding AMP from years ago, hoping it goes back up. I mean, look at the weekly chart and you'll see. Look at this. A lot of people holding up here at like 6 cents, 5 cent AMP. Yeah, it's not going back. That's not a great looking chart. You want to be in something that has potential. Doge is showing better potential than anything else. Look at this. It's following almost exactly my prediction from an hour ago. Look at that. Actually, more than an hour ago. Now an hour and a half ago. Sometimes Kriss knows what he's doing. Just say it. I'm just saying. Sometimes. Doge leverage trading. Burger King job. Not McDonald's. It's Burger King. Oh, that's nice. Hope your uncle's doing okay, Tina. Sell or hold. World of details. You need to watch this channel more. You've got to watch this channel more and be patient. Patience, my friend. Patience. Matic is pumping or the pole token? Which one's pumping? Let's see what the difference is. Let's look at Matic. Matic's at 39 cents. It went up this morning. I don't know who's trading this though. 14%. All right. And what was the price? 39 cents. Let's pull. Also 39 cents. Is that the same token? Even on Binance, 39 cents. Not a lot of trading except for today. It's kind of like waking up. Yep, both Pole and Matic. There you go. Look at that. Came right down and hit 20 cents just now. As predicted, just happened a little quicker than I thought. But there it is right there. Came back and retested 20 cents right there. Now, the question is, will it hold? Will it hold and move on up, or is it going to break down? That's the question now. We'll be watching that for Doge. What's going to happen there? So far, it's holding 20 cents. BTC is going to backtest. What's Bitcoin going to backtest? Lower 70s? I don't think so. I don't see that. There is a gap here. We could look at this gap. Let me draw. It's this one, right? Yeah. So there's a gap here, right in there. There's your gap. It already came back on the 6th and hit 73.3, but below that, there is a gap that goes down to 71.2. Yeah, that's what you're talking about, crypto muscle? Yeah, exactly. So that's the zone that we would be looking for a back test. Is right there. I'll keep that on there and we'll see if that happens. Yeah, as soon as you mentioned it, I was like, yeah, I know that on election night, we had these great big gains in a lot of cryptos. And so there's a lot of liquidity in there that may need to be retested. We'll see. You will see. Looks like Dogecoin right now does not want to drop. below 20 cents on a short time frame. Again, we're zoomed in. The same scenario 4 years ago, exactly low roller. Bitcoin pumped like crazy, altcoins were lagging, and then altcoin season began. Yep. That is exactly the case we're in now. But it looks like we're beginning that rotation now because we see ETH coming alive, Algorand coming alive, Solana 200, and Cardano 44 cents starting to come alive. And you can see all that when you zoom out. You see these moves. See, there's the 4-hour chart for Cardano moving up. Solana, Algorand, and ETH. Look at that. All 4 of those. All blockchains. This is where the rotation is going right now. And what has Bitcoin done? Yeah, Bitcoin went up election night, but is slowed down and has gone sideways since then because there is slightly up. Yes, it hit a new all-time high, but not compared to what ETH, Algorand, and Solana and Cardano have done, where it's just been boom, 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 up, up, up. So that's when we start to get clues like this rotation is starting to happen. Yeah, but you're right, Mert. Expecting the same thing to happen might or might not happen, but I don't think it'll get you wrecked unless you're like trading with leverage. That's the only thing that will wreck you. None of these coins that I just mentioned are going to do bad. They're not going to zero. They're not going to wreck you unless you start doing stupid things like leverage and shorting and all of that. Don't play that game. And even Raw Paul says that in his video too. That's when he says, don't F it up, right? It's exactly what he means. Stay away from the swing trading and the leverage and all of that. Just buy spot and ride it out. So. All right, gang, that's it for today. Look. What's Dogecoin going to do this weekend? I think we're going to stay here in the 20s. We might have a dip into the 19s, but I don't see any huge drops. Depends on the volume of trading on crypto. If we see it really go down, we might have some vulnerability down maybe into the low 19s where we were this morning here. We might revisit down there, but I don't see huge dips happening right now. We've got the election is behind us. We know who the president-elect is. So that uncertainty is gone. The markets aren't going to do a huge drop. I mean, even Trump and the transition team already have other countries talking about peace, from Russia to Hamas, even talking about peace, ending wars. It's like, I mean, this is all setting up for 2025 just to be a golden year. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'll be live again Monday. I'll probably have a video come out over the weekend as well. I hope everybody has a great weekend. It's a long weekend here in the United States with Veterans Day. Many have a holiday on Monday, including me. So I'll be able to do a fun video on Monday as well as a live stream. So look for that as well. I hope you all are well. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.